What's up, guys, and how is everybody doing out there? I hope everybody is doing well. Guys, it's official. It's official. I have sold my Toyota Rush. Before I get into it, I know people asked me in the past, hey, how hard is it to get a car loan here in the Philippines? Say I want to go to the bank, I want to get a car loan. How hard is it? What's all involved? Guys, for me, it was very, very simple. Each person, each bank does their own thing. For some it's easy, some others may have a hard time. But for me, like I said, it was easy. I've been established with BPI since 2012, when I first came over to the Philippines, when it was easy to open up a bank account. So I've been established with BPI that long, since 2012, do the math, right? I just went in and I said, hey, listen, how do I go about getting a car loan? Here's a car I want to buy. I want to finance it. I want to put X amount of money down and finance the rest. How's it work? For me, it was very simple. I think they asked one question. Are you married to a Filipino? Not only that, I'm on a 13A visa. So that I think helped also. They can see my bank account. They see how much money I always put into my account every month, how much money I draw out of my account every month. So it was a matter of filling out paperwork, making its way to the top, coming back down, signing, making its way to the top, coming back down, getting approved. It took about a month, I would say, until I was completely approved, until I had the keys in my hand for the car. Very simple, very easy process for me. Like I said, others it might be harder, but that's how it was for me. I put 10,000 down, then I financed the rest. I think I financed a little over 12,000 US dollars. I'm going off of US dollars. My payments were 11,000 pesos, a little over 200 a month. Automatically came out of my savings account here, my peso savings account. So yeah, very simple for me. So anyways, like I said, it's sold, guys. I sold it now. Many people are, why'd you sell it? We're moving. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to worry about registering it and the headaches of that and mechanics and all that. Guys, if I want another car, I'll buy another car. So let's get into the process of paying off the loan. I still had a little over 4,000 US dollars left on the loan. Here in the Philippines, unlike the States, you can't go in and say, listen, I'm going to double pay on it to pay it off early. Do they allow it? I was told no. When you go to pay off the loan, like today I went into the bank and I paid off the loan. I got to pay all that interest for the past, the interest on that loan. It was a 5-year loan, all the way up to the very end. You're not paying it off early to get out of interest. Here in the Philippines, you're paying that interest, no matter if you pay it off early or you know what I'm saying. So I went into the bank today. Actually, I went yesterday. Guys, here's a tip. Unless you're in a small area or a small barangay or a small city or wherever you live here, never do any banking on a Monday. It is a nightmare, full of people. Yesterday morning, I got up early, went to the bank, standing in line at about 9:15, and there was probably 15, 20 people in front of me. And I walked in there and it was a madhouse, and I really didn't know what to do to pay this loan off. I was getting multiple answers from multiple bank tellers, and I told Lyd, I said, nah, not happening today. Not on a Monday. Could I have figured it all out? Yeah, but 5 hours later. So anyways, today I went into the bank and I still didn't know the process of paying off this loan, what I had to do. You might say it's simple. We're in the Philippines. Things aren't always simple. So I got in there. Actually, I went in the morning. I'm like, nope, too full. So I went back around 2 o'clock. It wasn't as full. I went in there and I walked up to a female, a very nice lady, Ruth. Thank you very much. I don't know if you watch my channel or not. We talked a little bit about it. But Ruth, an older Filipino banker woman, sitting at a desk on the side, and I just said to her, I said, Ruth, can you help me out? I don't know what I'm doing. And she said, what do you need? And I explained to her, I'm in here to pay off my car loan. I have a loan here through BPI for the car, but I want to pay it completely off today. And she said, okay, do you have online banking? I said, yes, I do. She's like, okay, you go into online banking and this and that. And I'm like, Ruth, I'm lost. I said, I really, really need your help. Okay. I handed her my phone. I'm like, I don't care. She can look at my bank account because she can bring it up anyways in the bank. And I said to Ruth, I said, can you help me? Yes. And she went through and she showed me, here's your payoff. I'm like, okay, here's your payoff with the interest included and everything. I said, okay. And she goes, all right, you go over to the machine over here in the bank. You punch in a withdrawal. Then you got to punch in the account you're withdrawing. And then you got to punch in a deposit into your account of the auto loan. And I'm like, looking at her like, and she goes, you want me to help you do that? And I said, oh, please help me do that. You're a lifesaver. So she went over and she punched everything in, you know, and she knows exactly what she's doing. Hands me a slip. She goes, now present this to the teller when they call your number. And I said, well, I have another bank deposit I need to do. I need to deposit cash into my account. You can do that all at one shot. I said, okay, thank you very much. And she sat down. Called my number, I get up there, and I deposited 10,000 US dollars into my cash account here in BPI. And the girl looks at it, she counts it all out. Then she starts inputting the numbers on the 100s into the computer, and I looked at her, I said, wow, that's 100 of them you gotta do. I said, that's gonna be a while. And she kind of smiled. And then after about 5 minutes, she put everything to the side. She took my other transaction I was doing to pay off the loan, and I said, yes ma'am, I'm paying off this loan. Okay. She inputted everything. She came back, she handed me the receipt, and I said to her, I said, now when will this clear in my account that I paid this off? And she said, two business days. It should show in your account that you have a zero balance on your loan for the car. I said, that's great. I said, now my question is the ORCR. And ORCR, that's what they call it here in the Philippines. It's the equivalent to your title to your car. With my loan, the ORCR is titled in BPI because they're the holder of the bank, or they're the holder of the car until I pay that loan off. Once that loan is paid off, then BPI transfers the ORCR name from their name BPI into my name. Are you following me? So I asked her, what about the ORCR? And she kind of looked at me and I said, you know, if you don't know, that's fine. I can ask somebody else. And she goes, I'm sorry, I really don't know. I said, I understand that. You know, thanks for being honest. So I proceeded to go back to Ruth. Ruth, what about the ORCR? How does this work? How did they know I paid it off? She said, the bank will show that it's been paid off. They will submit paperwork to the LTO. The LTO will transfer the ORCR from BPI into my name. And then my name will be on the ORCR. Like I said, the ORCR is what they call here your title to the car. I said, great. How long does that take? Oh, that could take 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like, huh? I said, okay. I said, but you know, we got the holidays coming up. She's like, yeah. I said, so it's a safe bet to say the middle of next year, January in the middle, would be the best time to go get the ORCR. She said, yeah, to be on the safe side. So I said, do they mail the ORCR to the bank here? Then I paid up. She goes, no, you got to go to San Fernando, to the main LTO office, and they'll have it there for you. You're going to pay 500 pesos for them to transfer it, the name from BPI into your name, 500 pesos. And I said, is there any way you can call down there or go online, you know, to see if it's ready? She's like, nope. So I got to wait, and I'll wait to the middle of January. But here's a dilemma. Here's a dilemma. the people that have bought my car now, all right, they gave me cash and everything. I wanted 15,000 US cash for it. And that's an old story. I'll make that story short. I ran into the couple, a friend of Lutz, Halloween. We were up on Walking Street, bar hopping, ran into them, and I said, hey, I'm putting it out there. I'm going to sell it. I'm not going to wait till the last minute and have to come down. Here's what I want. The guy said yes. British fella. He said, yeah, I'll buy it. I'm like, all right. Then I thought, all right, it's just drunk talk, you know. And a couple days later, his girlfriend called Lutz, said, hey, he's serious. He wants to buy it. I said, all right, no big deal. I went cash. It took him 2 trips, something to do with leaving China and allowing only so much U.S. currency to leave China, and the gentleman works in China. So 2 trips, and gave me cash and everything. We're good to go. But here's the dilemma now. All right. The vehicle now, I need to get in for a registration. I have 3 years free registration when I bought it. All right, now this is going on the 4th year, so I need to register the car. Register is no problem. It can be in my name. I sell it. The registration is still good no matter who has that car for a year. Also, I need to get about 2 months insurance on it to cover now and next month. But the dilemma is like, and I've been thinking, I'm thinking, right? I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna hold on to this car for a month, you know, for half a month or so, or another month. These people gave me money. This is their car. You know, I'm not gonna sit on it because I don't have an ORCR. Because you also need a legal deed of sale. You have to go to an attorney here. We'll go to attorney. I am legally selling this car for X amount to this person. I have to sign it, they have to sign it, we have to agree upon it. They need that legal agreement of sale to transfer the ORCR into the new owner's name. Are you following me? Are you following me? But we can't even do that because I don't have the ORCR. For me to do that, I need the ORCR. Then we go to the lawyer. All right, let's do a legal sale of agreement and everything like that. But we can't even do that now. So I'm thinking maybe somebody can let me know if this is a good idea, bad idea, or another route. I said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go to the attorney. Me, the woman whose name it's going to be in and everything, draw something up that says I am giving this person permission to drive my car also, they are held responsible for any type of damage or any type of accidents that might occur while they are driving this car. You see what I'm saying? That way, legally, it's there. I legally gave them permission. They legally accepted my permission to drive the car, and also they are legally obligated for anything that would happen as far as an accident, or heaven forbid, right? Heaven forbid. But crazier things have happened. So I'm thinking about, you know, going that route. Because like I said, they bought the car. It's yours, have it. But I think that would work. Tomorrow we will definitely be going to the attorney and finding out if we can do that legal route to where, you know, they have possession of it. She can drive it, and yes, the woman has driven before here in the Philippines. She's not a new driver behind the wheel. She has driven here, so she knows how to drive. Matter of fact, I even think she rides motorbikes. But yes, sold, guys. It's sold. Like I said, I put the word out earlier because I didn't want to wait till like the last minute. We're getting ready to move, and I'm still sitting on this car, and now I want to come down on price. No, it was $15,000 US. That's what the price of a 2021 Toyota Rush automatic, this make and model, is what they're selling for, with 20,000 kilometers. And it also it's coming with, you know, the cameras, the front CCTV cameras and the rear CCTV TV cameras. I put some nice trimming on it, extras on it, had it fully detailed and everything for the woman. But yeah, it's down the road. You know, yes, we use it for trips, but for the most part, I'd run Hannah Grace to school and back in the morning. Doot, 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 doot. I use my bike. If it rains, I got my trike driver. When it that picks up Hannah Grace and brings her from school here. It's nice to have a vehicle like this if you're going grocery shopping, but I will find and we will find other means of transportation to haul our groceries from S&R and Landers and the Marquee Mall. We will find other transportation. No big deal, no big deal. And as far as any big trips coming up, can't see that in the near future. And you know what? I got friends here. All they have is motorbikes. You know, they ride everywhere on the motorbikes. I got friends here that have cars and they don't even drive the car. Their wife will drive, or say like a brother-in-law will drive. You know, it is nice, convenient to have here when it rains, but you also got to look at the fact everybody else gets around when it rains. So, but anyways, guys, great car. I highly recommend a Toyota Rush if you're in the, looking to buy a new car here in the Philippines. Toyota Rush, great vehicle. Unless you're a real big guy, then you want to advance up to the next level of a Toyota. What are they called? I can't think of the names now, but Toyota Rush is great. Family of 4, you know, you can put 5. There's even a back seat. You can put a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and even 8, and still have room in the back to throw a few things. So, all right, guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about that idea as far as going to the attorney. Like I said, we'll let the attorney make that decision, but I think we can do something legally that way. So, all right, guys, we will talk to you later.